Ever watch a superhero movie and think, wow, flying is cool, but have you seen the animal that punches with the heat of the sun? Turns out, Marvel missed some real contenders. Today, 7 animal abilities that would make the Avengers look like they're moving in slow motion. Welcome back to the countdown where nature shows off. I am your guide to the animal kingdom's cheat codes, and today we're ranking creatures with abilities so absurd they should require a superhero license. If these guys formed a team, Thanos would ask for a timeout. Fact 7. Cuttlefish hypnotic patterns. Starting at number 7, the cuttlefish, nature's ultimate living TV screen. These guys control 20 million color cells called chromatophores. That's like having 20 million tiny pixels they can control individually. Your fancy gaming monitor has what, 2 million amateur. They don't just change color, they create moving patterns that hypnotize prey. It's like they downloaded Windows 95 screensavers directly into their skin. And they're not just pretty faces, cuttlefish are ridiculously smart. They can solve puzzles, remember solutions, and apparently access the universe's RGB settings. If a cuttlefish played Among Us, it would just change colors to match whoever it killed. No evidence, just perfect camouflage, the ultimate imposter. Fact 6. Pistol shrimp sun punch. Number 6 sounds like a comic book villain, the pistol shrimp. This tiny crustacean has a claw that snaps so fast it creates a cavitation bubble. Translation, it punches a hole in the water so hard physics has a meltdown. That bubble collapses at 8,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The surface of the sun is 9,941 degrees, so this shrimp is basically throwing miniature suns at its dinner. It also creates a sound at 218 decibels, louder than a rocket launch. The shockwave stuns or kills their prey instantly. It's like having a gun that shoots sonic booms wrapped in solar flares, all from a creature smaller than your finger. The shrimp probably thinks, why lift weights when I can just break physics? Fact 5. Naked mole rats superpowers. At number 5, the naked mole rat, proof that evolution has a sense of humor. These wrinkly tube creatures look like walking fingers, but they're basically immortal superheroes. First, they don't get cancer, their bodies produce a sugary substance that prevents tumors. Second, they don't feel certain types of pain. Third, they live 30+ years, that's like a human living 600 years. Fourth, they can survive 18 minutes without oxygen by switching to fructose metabolism. They live in insect-like colonies with a queen, workers, and soldiers. So they're basically wrinkly, underground ants that laugh at cancer. If they made a movie, it would be The Incredibles, but everyone looks like a thumb. Fact 4. Axolotl regeneration. Number 4. The axolotl, Wolverine's spirit animal. These smiling salamanders can regrow limbs, spinal cords, heart tissue, even parts of their brain. And it's not scar tissue, it's perfect regeneration every single time. They can lose a leg and have it back in 40-50 days. If humans could do that, amputations would be like, check back in 6 weeks. Scientists are studying them for regeneration therapies. Imagine a future where grow back is a medical prescription. The axolotl basically has the undo button for injuries. You could probably cut one in half and get 2 axolotls. They're perpetually smiling because they know they've broken biology's save system. Fact 3. Electric eels remote control. Coming in hot at number 3, the electric eel, nature's taser with fins. These guys can deliver up to 600 volts. Your wall outlet is 120 volts, so they're basically swimming power strips that want to fight you. They don't just zap prey, they can remotely control their muscles. They emit pulses that cause involuntary contractions, essentially turning other fish into puppets. It's like having a universal remote for nervous systems. If threatened, they can leap from the water to shock predators. Imagine you're a heron thinking about a snack, and suddenly the water jumps up and tases you. That's not fishing, that's a martial arts movie where the water itself fights back. Fact 2. Tardigrades indestructibility. Number 2. The tardigrade, also known as water bears. These microscopic cuties are basically immortal. They can survive space vacuum, radiation that would kill you instantly, temperatures from -458 degrees F to 304 degrees F, and pressures 6 times the deepest ocean. They enter cryptobiosis, a death-like state where they lose 99% of their water and curl into a little ball called a ton. They can stay like this for decades, then rehydrate and just continue their day. Oh, and there are tardigrades on the moon right now from a crashed Israeli spacecraft. If tardigrades were in a zombie apocalypse, they'd be the ones organizing survivor groups while laughing at the virus. They're so tough, scientists use them to test the limits of life itself. Fact 1: Mantis shrimp vision. And our number one animal ability that would make superheroes quit: the mantis shrimp's vision. We humans have 3 color receptors. These shrimp have 16. They see ultraviolet, infrared, polarized light, whole dimensions of color we can't even imagine. If our vision is an old black and white TV, theirs is 8K IMAX with 13 extra color channels. They see cancer cells glowing. They see stress patterns in materials. They probably see the emotional states of other shrimp. And as if that weren't enough, they also have the fastest punch in the animal kingdom, 50 mph, faster than a .22 bullet. Their punches create cavitation bubbles and light flashes from heat. So they see more colors than a rainbow on acid, and they can punch with the force of a small explosion. They're basically Daredevil if Daredevil could also see every frequency and had rocket fists. The mantis shrimp took one look at evolution and said, "Give me all the upgrades." So there you have it, nature's real Avengers. Next time you watch a superhero movie, remember, the mantis shrimp is out there seeing colors that don't have names, while the tardigrade is probably surviving on an asteroid somewhere, judging our weak human bodies. Coming up next, 7 medical discoveries made by complete accident. Because sometimes the best science happens when someone spills something and decides not to clean it up for weeks. Subscribe so you don't miss when penicillin almost didn't happen. Remember, in the animal kingdom, truth is stranger than fiction and way more colorful. See you at the next count.